I'm James Zanewicz with Tulane Medicine here in the Bullpen during JPM Week 2025, and I am with the fabulous Bobbie Dressen from Medical Alley, which everyone has pretty much heard of Medical Alley. But you know, for folks who haven't, I'm excited to dive in today. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks. What a fun place to be and what a setting.
And the weather this year?
Oh, well, for those of us who left Minneapolis yesterday
How
with
much
an
did you
18
dig out?
below, 18 below wind chill, I would say this is very pleasant.
Yeah, so here people are freezing in their sweaters because it's like 40 and you're like, this is glorious.
I laugh. I stepped outside to take a phone call and someone said it's so cold out there and I was like, really?
Like, this is spring.
We'd be in our shorts at home, like thinking it's great. Well, thanks for having me, and thanks for asking about Medical Alley.
A little about your background first, though. Before we dive into Medical Alley, let's learn about you. Let's tell people about Bobbie and how you got here to run Medical Alley.
Oh, it's a journey. It's a journey of a passion for healthcare. It is a journey that led me to lots of different puzzle pieces that finally came together with Medical Alley. I've had the opportunity, I trained as a healthcare administrator, ran hospitals and physician clinics and surgery centers and all that good stuff. Moved from there into insurance, so worked for United Healthcare. Went from United Healthcare to Medtronic. I'm from Medtronic to Boston Scientific. Then in private equity, which I'm still associated with through LFE Capital. And then had the opportunity to come to Medical Alley. So when you think about all those components that make up the ecosystem, that is Medical Alley.
You understand them all, which is great.
Do.
And you've done them all. You don't just understand them, you've done them.
I have walked in those shoes. I have made decisions. I've had both the privilege and the responsibility of being in the C-suite since I was 25 years old.
That's incredible. So that was 5 years ago.
Understand was 7 years ago. yeah.
All right, well, that sets us up perfectly because next I want to ask what your focus is, what you wake up thinking about every day. I'm sure that's Medical Alley and what you can do there. But describe Medical Alley, what they do, and what some of your goals for 2025 are.
So Medical Alley at its roots is an economic and trade development association. We just came off celebrating our 40th year. We are comprised of over 800 organizations from around the world. We call it our network. And within that network, we are engaged in a variety of services. We're here at JP Morgan right now because of our starts or our innovation side. So on any given year at the close of 2024, we saw over 1,500 startups. 2/3 of them are OUS. And we become their principal connector. So we create community for them as entrepreneurs. We create community with ready reserve mentors that reach out and help them. We have experts that also service them. Bullpen's a great example. And then in addition to that, we help them with financing. So once again, connecting them. Another reason why we're at JPM this week. And then filtered through all of that, we're engaged in other work. So stuff that keeps our network growing and I'd say vital in terms of what's happening around the world. Gatherings just like this, where people come together, talk and learn. And then we also do a lot of work on health equity. So we're focused on underserved populations, and our area that we have the greatest interest in right now is mental health. And so and how poignant. This was something the board chose actually in 2018. We're talking pre-2020, pre-George Floyd in Minnesota. I really applaud them for their vision and foresight and the commitment to it. And then woven into everything we do is we're expert lobbyists. So it all comes together into one package where if we're doing it right, we're fostering growth and a community that's flourishing, not only in the state of Minnesota, but in almost every place we touch.
So it's impact for the community through some of your almost more impact investment programs in a way, but also you're really functioning as kind of a BD alliance management arm for all your portfolio of companies out here in ways that small companies usually don't have an individual doing that, and you guys can help do that for them, which is incredible. You got a great team who are here making those connections, connecting investors, connecting collaborators, potential customers, all those kinds of things, which I think is fantastic. And that's no easy task because while you have a great team, you're also not massive. Like you're a good size, but like small but mighty.
No, that's the best way to describe us. We very well. We're 22 strong. I would say the biggest piece is that community. There's a lot of alumni out there of Medical Alley, and then they run companies, and then they sell them, and then they give back to the community.
Which is great.
Over and over and over again. That's what we love about Bullpen. You guys are doing the exact same thing, and we love just hooking up and making things happen in communities together.
And that's the perfect segue, because you know my last question. I know you've done this before, but it's when you're a KOL interviewee, it's your one time to make your ask. So as you mentioned, the Bullpen is all about finding people, helping them, repeating, but this is your chance not to help, but to put out there your ask for help for Medical Alley in your companies. How can the Bullpen members help you?
You know, be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for companies that are in need in the healthcare sector. I mean, our specialty is health. We're across the entire ecosystem. So traditionally we think med tech, pharma, bio, but we're also, you know, we do a lot of work in the digital side. We do mobile things where anything healthcare, home services, telehealth, we're there. And it's to bring expertise together to help those companies flourish. So if you see a company, bring them our way. If you're an investor, you're looking for a company, give us a call. Chances are we can help connect you. And if you're a volunteer or someone who wants to mentor, keep us in mind. The need is greater than the resource.
Yeah, well, it's a great description of Medical Alley. I think it's a lot of opportunity for our Bullpen members to reach out to you, Bobbie, and help and get connected with your team and your companies and be able to move things forward. Very excited to see you back here in the Bullpen.
Thank you.
And I hope to see you again at Bio, at Pitch Fest in Minnesota again.
We'll be
JPM
there.
Next year, maybe down at Bio on the Bayou in New Orleans in October, because it's starting to get cold, and so it's perfect for you. You can get away again.
You're right. You're right.
But Bobbie, seriously, thank you so much. Lovely to see you again.
Thank you. Good to see you.